from the very start. Oh, you left me here just to fall apart. If I wrote you a letter, would I have a chance? Would you read my letter if I had it sent? If I wrote you a
Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, today that the audio is working. I've had a minor catastrophe this afternoon. When I finally got around to turn my computer back on today, my microphone, I've been deferring an update on it for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, Chrissy, it's bouncy time. All the bouncies, yeah. I don't know why, it just seemed like it was the right thing to do to start the stream off today. But anyway, I've been deferring the update for a couple of weeks, and today it decided that it wasn't going to let play like any audio at all through my computer, and it reset all of my like audio connections and what have you, because it's where's the mouse gone? Click on there, I should have pressed T. All this here all got completely all screwed up, and yeah, I've seen wiggly lines on here, so that's a good sign. Yeah, it probably was. I would definitely agree, Roll T, it's Chrissy's fault. So I've had whenever it has an update, they always say, "Oh, there's a risk it might knacker, up all of the audio connections and everything like that." And this one did it before I ran the update, so I thought, "Oh, well, it's already knackered. I might as well run the update." So I ran the update, and then there was no audio, period, on my computer. So I spent most of the afternoon getting audio back on my computer, then having to go through every single one of my controls and reset them all. So over the course of tonight, I will be pressing all of the buttons on the Stream Deck just to see if any audio comes out. But today's mission anyway, we are working on the rail network. Now, over the weekend, I built the spawn interchange, and I put the redstone down for the main. Get my words out today as well. Shopping district station. So it's all ready for you guys to come in and actually build a station. At the minute, this one doesn't go anywhere as such. I've taken it. It goes. I made a little tunnel here. I tried to make it look like a mined out tunnel sort of thing, putting the beams in and the lanterns and what have you. I might have to get rid of these grass blocks though and change that for something else. But then that comes into
8.
Did you get an 8? Did you hear it? I heard it on my headset. Yay, that worked. We'll press all the other buttons as we go. But yeah, this is the main interchange. This one is slightly different to all the other interchanges. One, because it's like on surface level, whereas the other ones are those fortresses that I showed you like a rough outline of. But this one, the difference with this interchange is this one has to know where every station is, whereas the other stations only have to know what's beyond their boundaries. So this one has absolutely loads of track checkers. Actually, it's slightly too big as well. I didn't realise when I was building it, when you come down here, you're going to hit your head on there. But what I'll do is, before we actually go and start building today, I might as well, we'll go grab, which way's out? This way's out. We'll go down, we'll quickly grab a minecart. There should be some around here. Yeah, that's one. Oh, actually, I better put this back on. I can't start from there because I haven't got any tickets. I'll just start from here. Swiftly in the shopping district. Oh, can you hear the sound of the track? Is the game audio coming through? Mind your head. I take it as well. The background audio, the little background music. You can hear that as well. Here we go, back to spawn, and then you see you get kicked out onto the steps, and there you go. Yeah, you can hear all of that. Yeah, brilliant. Let's press one of the buttons. Like I said, I'm going to press all the buttons tonight. That one works too, yeah. Brilliant. What I'm going to do here, because you see, I'm going to build a path down here, and I'm going to put like a little level crossing thing here, so whenever there's a minecart passing this way, some kind of barrier system will work on the path to prevent you from crossing the tracks. Because you've got to think health and safety, because there's only so much fish that I can bribe the inspector with. Because we need a path. We're going to make a little bit more nice of a path to come here to the monument here. Oh, I better have something to eat. Oh, you're feeding little Mr. Socks. He's a good kitty. But you see here, I started as well putting in some of the sort of like the starting points for the rails. So this one here, the south one there, that goes to Chrissy's base eventually. This one here will go to my base, and this line here will go up to Royalties area. Actually, it'll probably be easier. 2 seconds. Let's just minimize Minecraft sort of for a second. Put this across here. So this is so far the proposed rail. I have actually come up with like another modification this afternoon that I want to make to this again, but you know, just for now this will give you the gist of it. So there's this spawn where we are now. So you've got the north line here, which will go to an interchange here in the desert, and then I have one line going off to Royalties end, and then one that goes across there and then up to Royalties base. There's also the other line which comes off and goes to Harry's area up there. On the south ones, we have, well, straight up south it goes to Chrissy's. Chrissy's has 2 interchanges because of the number of stops, because we need to branch off here to go off to the cartography district. And then from there we have Chrissy's base, what's that one there? The spider farm thing there, and also Chrissy's end. Because there was a spare slot, I thought at a future date I'll put a line going straight across in between here. But that's another reason what I thought of today was because I don't have a line going to these 2 farms. So if I might take this one and build an exchange here, so I can get 2 lines going off to farms over here, and then I can add another line that will come out here and then go straight north and put another exchange up here somewhere closer to Royalties area, so there'll be like another line which will connect all that together. Yeah, definitely Royalty. But today, I mean, last night, to be honest, we could have actually probably done the stream. I just didn't want to take the risk of having to make like a mad dash in the middle of the stream to make a mad dash, if you know. Let's fly back to base. But I did make use of the time last night. I gathered up the rest of the resources for today's build. I also put together some shulker packs for the stations. So there's plenty there. Yeah, if only the night was under better circumstances though, Royalty. But yeah, I think I was on the server for a couple of hours, and then I decided to have a little play on. I played Counter-Strike for a little bit because I've started to play that now on and off again. I haven't played it for like 15 years or something like that, but I've started playing it again now. Ooh, that was close. But luckily today though, I'm feeling a lot better. Hang on, do we have cows to execute? Hang on. Well, I have got some wheat here, right? There we go. I've just been taking it easy, Royalty. I know because I think the last time you were on the server, was that not when we had one New Year celebration? New Year celebration like 5 days before the New Year. You need to get your plan, take a copy of what you had for your end portal, and then because you lost the files when Chrissy Chrissy erased your computer to cover up his ultra porn addiction. Just set me spawn point there. I'll show you what I've done here today, because I've been as well last night and also this afternoon. I've been grinding away to get more concrete here at the concrete generator. Are you working on a creative one? But yeah, Rota, I know sort of thing you mean. It's like you do you do like all that work and what have you, and then when you lose it, you're like, oh. Because I mean, can you remember there's a Raspberry Pi project I was working on? It was a voice activated one, so that when you said like I don't know, like I don't know, like craft fence gate or something like that, and it would the little display would show you the crafting recipe for it. I made loads of progress on that, and then I made a tiny error with the compiler, and the compiler just completely screwed up everything, and I lost so many hours of work. I just, at the minute, it's been months now, and I just can't bring myself to go back to it. It was a good proof of concept. You know, I was pleased I did get it to work, but I would have liked to have made it into like a nice little like daft toy or something like that. You know, just for something fun. Anyway, though, nighttime's coming down, so should we? Oh, I'll tell you what I can do actually before we do anything else. I want to go and check because I can't remember if I showed this off last time or if I had it like a work in progress. This is shall we say, the temporary station at my base. I've gone off the concrete wall completely. I just don't know what to do with it yet, so it's going to stay like that just for the minute. But if we go down here, let's have a look. Oh, did you have screenshots of it as well? Ooh, I forgot that just drops off. Did you have some screenshots of it as well that have gone? I don't know. Chris in his ultra porn. He's got a problem. Anyway, though, this is the only exchange which is built underwater, because this was an absolute nightmare of a Sunday to put this one together. But today I've also a little bit this afternoon. Hang on, I need to bouncy out of here for a second. Tell you what, whilst I'm bouncing, let's press the next button to see if the sound works. Right, this line here is the one that's going to go to spawn. Now, I kind of regret building this line as long as I have, because I've decided that I'm not going to complete the spawn line until I've completed the southern line next to my base. Which meant I could have used all this concrete to build that. So at the minute, each one of these, when it gets to the end, I've just put like a little cap here to send you back. Let's just fly back a little. But all these resources here, this is about like 10 or more stacks of concrete all poured into this. That's just mucky. Now, I don't know if actually, is that on the stream? Yeah, you see that little orange box over there? That's where we're going to be building today, or at least where we're going to start building today. I don't know if we'll actually finish it because it is a ridiculously big structure. But down here, this is the line that I started last night, and I did like another couple of 100 blocks this afternoon. This line is going to take us over there, to that space there. It's taking you many years to build your ultra collection. I quite like flying down this little gap here. If we think of like really old games, like old flying games. Anyway, let's quickly sleep. And then we're going to head on down. and start building today's first fortress interchange. Or exchange, or whatever. Now, I've prepared everything because it's taken a couple of days to gather. Well, the resources, most of that I had, is only I had to go and get clay because I couldn't bother to go to like a terracotta place. But 9 shulkers of stuff for this build. The exception though is I've got grass blocks and I also have the same in sandstone because I can't decide which way to go, whether or not do I just use the sandstone or shall I use that because it's the same volume of blocks. But there's all the other junk. I mean, look how much I need just for the roof. Thankfully the walls don't take much. Oh, that was one of interest. Does any of your villagers have clay trades? And that's for a station. That's all the components needed for a station as well. Let's hop down there. I'm going to go check out something as well I've been working on for with Ergo. I tried it, but I had like, should we say 50% success? I just don't understand what was going wrong at the minute, but I was too tired to continue to try and figure it out. I'll show you what I've been what I've been doing with Ergo, which is also one of the reasons why I haven't actually had him on today. So this is where Ergo has been living for the past couple of weeks, getting us redstone. But most importantly, he's not been sleeping. And this platform is a couple of blocks below where his phantoms spawn. So I've had Ergo like inside of here, then just bobbing his head out, and I've been capturing phantoms in the boats. I had a few more boats on here, but I assume that they're in Ergo's inventory. I was able to catch the phantoms. However, whenever I tried to shoot them with the piercing arrow, it destroyed the boat and it released them. I tried hitting them to try and lower the health because the one piercing arrow is not enough to kill a phantom. So we got to try and lower the health beforehand. And unfortunately, every time I tried to hit them, it destroyed the boat. So they kept on escaping. So I'm going to have to try and capture them and then build a really, really tight box around them and then just release them and see whether or not we can get the piercing achievement through that. If we can, then it's just a case of getting Ergo to get us all a set of phantoms. And then we'll all be able to get the achievement, but it needs more research. Anyway, you'll see in the distance where we're going. So this is where the first fortress interchange is going to be. So when it's built, this line here will go to back to my base and eventually onto spawn. This line here is going to the ice farm. This line here, if I just zoom over here, should be just on the other side of here. Ah, there it is the slime farm. I'm actually quite tempted to have the track for this. I don't know, there's no mad rush I suppose, but I don't know whether or not to have the station terminate up here or terminate down here. Yeah, it might be a good idea to build a platform here maybe, so that it can just go straight out. But I don't know, undecided. Uh-oh, that was my last rocket. Oh no, I've got some more. That could have been a disaster. Sure, we'll go that way. And then of course this line here will go over to the witch farm. Right, let's set up camp. Oh, I just realized I chucked all this into my inventory, didn't I? And I technically had them in a good order. Oops. Alright. Right, so keep those there because that's the surround ones. That's not too bad. That was definitely last. And all the redstone bits. Oops, no, it doesn't matter. Right, so this is the first fortress. Now the reason I brought the two separate boxes there with either snow or sandstone is because obviously in my creative world I just did it. Oh, why is that a different colour green? Is this like a mini biome? Or is there something else beneath there? Jeez, I'm just going to lower the schematic. Oh no, must have been a glitch. I think it'll look better. I was debating whether or not to do it all sandstone, or do the outside ring sandstone and then leave the inside as grass. But I think it'll probably look a lot better if I just do the whole thing in sandstone. Now that I think about it, so that's what we'll do. I'm just going to hop out of this hole though because it is a. Let's grab all of this, because we're going to need just about all of it. We do need 4... Oh, please tell me I brought a stick with me. Because what I'm going to do is, so that we don't anger the... target placement is... Oh, hang on. Have I not got this selected? Of course I haven't got it selected. Why? That's this one. Alright. There we go. Oh well, one of these blocks is going to be weird. That's alright. So the one thing we've got to watch out for while we're building here today as well, because I'm not going to put a second layer in to cap this hole off. Well, I'm going to need to turn that setting on the schematic thing, otherwise it's all going to go tits up. Right, let's put this first layer in then. So also putting this in, has anyone else been up to anything exciting today? So my only bit of excitement today is I took a trip to Sterling because we completely ran out of all of the feed for the girls. There was no corn left. No, we needed fresh bedding for them, so we've had to make the trek over to Sterling today to get them all their bits and bobs. You've just been working. You're still getting through the 10,000 emails that you had from last week. Oh, this was going to be a bit of a funny one. I'll tell you what, I'll put these blocks here. I'm just playing Animal Crossing. By the time I get around to getting myself a Switch, the new one will be out. That seems to be the consensus at the minute, isn't it? That the next one's in the works. It's probably time that they bring one out anyway. Right, I want these blocks here. I want the shroom lights. What else do I want? Oh, the... Oh, where is it? Some of that. Anything else on that ring? Right, I'll tell you what, we'll bring this up. Oh, right, I want dirt as well. Actually, why is there a dirt block there? There shouldn't be a dirt block there. It's just been a mistake. Put that there. Anger the schematic gods again. Oh, you away now, Royalty? Trying to have too much fun. Oh, let's back up that one there. I keep thinking, where's the hole? But the hole's over there, isn't it? Oh no. That's cobble. I haven't got my pick. But there you see, it's a perfect opportunity then, Royalty, for you to phone in sick. You should tell them all that you've got Minecraft to watch, because you need those eggs to get those scarves. Priorities. Speaking of which, what is our current scarf levels at? 166.1. Well, I'm in a desert, aren't I? Hang on. Oh, I don't have any rockets handy either. Okay. Oh, this is not good. Quick before they start spawning it. Nope, the skeletons have already started spawning. There is definitely a bed somewhere in here. Oh, they're all coming from there everywhere. Creepers. Oi. That was it. There we go, that'll teach you. Have I got enough rockets? Yeah, I should have enough to do this. 150, 200, 250, 300. Right, what was I doing? Oh, need snacks. There we go. Right. So the andesite blocks here that I put that these is this is where the fence is. So I thought it might look nicer if it's it makes it sort of look like it's got like a like a cemented base. That's what I was going for anyway. I haven't quite decided which order we're going to build some of the other bits in as well. I mean, we could build up the entire thing layer by layer. But what I think would probably be better is maybe to build the outer fence. We'll build this level so that we don't have to worry about falling into the pit. Then, because that'll be fully lit. I say fully lit. It'll be kind of lit because I use some of the other lights, didn't I? It'll be almost lit. And then build the fencing around it so that I'm relatively protected whilst we build the rest of the structure. That's my theory anyway. Right. Now, where does this end? Right. Right, and then this bit here, I'll do like this. One, two, three. Is that it? Right, that's that done. Yeah, this chasm's really going to cause a bit of an embuggerment, isn't it? I need my green concrete as well. Nope. There it is. I hope 14's enough. One thing, right, you'll see here there's an arrow on the floor. This is like on floor on the inside of the structure. So if I'll bring up a little bit more of the structure so you can see. The way these lines work, the way I've designed them, is that these three sides here, where you have these three pickup points, these are where a decision has to be made. So a station is selected, a path that you're following to get to a station. If it doesn't know where your station is, then you get sent along the whole route, which is the direction that the arrow is pointing in each one of these stations. So that's why I was saying that at the beginning, the station which is at spawn, that has to know where everything is. If I bring the map up again. We'll just assume that did a bit. Right. So the spawn station needs to know where everything is, needs to know where everything is that's on the end. But for example, Royal T's base, this one only needs to know the location of 3 stations. It only needs to know where Harry's is, where Royal T's base is, and Royal T's end. Anything that it doesn't understand, it just sends you home down here. And then you get sorted out from here. Same as if you put an invalid ticket into the machine. You'll just get sent back to spawn. So the likes of this station here, where mine needs to know where 7 platforms are. The one at the interchange there needs to know where the 3 are up here that are beyond this exchange, and the 3 beyond here for this exchange, and also where my base is. And I can also hear a wandering idiot somewhere. Where is he? I've hardly seen any of these recently. Has he got anything exciting? Beacons, but I suppose they're easy enough to come by now. Wither roses. If I could be cute to go back and get some dyes, or maybe I would. Oh, we have Chrissy hats as well. I don't know if you want this changed next time I get around to updating it, because you know, saddles and stallions are so last year. Have I not got any dirt in my inventory? Apparently not. Let's put all this in. The doors on this place are absolutely ridiculous as well. Double sets of doors. I don't think anything, potentially, could get inside of this place. I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, well, I've mentioned it a couple of times about the Discord, for changing your section. Speaking of the Discord, let's test the next sound button. So you need to have a little think. What would you like to change it to? Right, how far do I need to go? Just a few blocks. I'll put a little couple in, and then... Oh, that is actually the end. 2. Put that there. That sound worked as well, did it? Oh, did I not put any of the... Oh, I hope I have enough terracotta to actually swing to that. That was like the thing that was causing me the most headache over the past like few days of gathering up all the blocks for this project. Must be over the chasm by now, are we? Yeah, we are. As well, not only that, I mean, there's a... I need to locate as many gravel biomes as possible as well, because the volume, the insane volume that's going to be needed to build everything. Oh, that's going to be a bit of pain as well, isn't it, there? It's not going to be too bad for getting down to get from where I've like built it so far to get it to here to connect the 2 interchanges. I think 10 more stacks of of the whatever it's called, the white terracotta, not the white terracotta, the white concrete rather, we'll be able to do it, which I definitely have in stock. Because last night I made like 2 inventories worth of the white concrete. I used a whole load of it like yesterday and today as well, putting that extra line in. But at least I know I can definitely get it down here with what I've got on hand. Maybe I have to see if the Wandering Idiot wants to start selling concrete. As well, whenever I think as well, the for every block of for every like block of redstone, every block of concrete, each one of those requires 1 powered rail as well. So I've been using loads of the gold. For this build, I've got enough bricks in the thing, because I should have, in theory, across these 9 shulker boxes, everything to build 1 interchange. It surprisingly doesn't need that many bricks. You know, it's just not even half a chest, because luckily it's just the walls. But for all the others, because there's 8 interchanges in total, so we'll definitely need more bricks. For that, because I don't actually know how much I've got left of that original stock that you gave me, because I built like three different builds with it so far, so I'm probably almost out of it. You know what we should have done is I should have sent you the schematic for these, shouldn't I? And then if you match the coordinates up. Quick, let's go back to the bed before we get blown up again. Because deserts are like the worst place to be at night. Come on, daytime. Any creepers? No. Thinking of creepers though, I think that we had one in the stream just a few minutes ago. Because it was funny, after mentioning horses and stallions, a moment later the viewer number went down. Coincidence? I was at the mod pack. I put a stable bundle together on the Discord for what do you call it, for like the Light Magica and Optifine and all that other gubbins, along with the installer for Fabric. It's a nice stable set. I'd like to know when is 17 coming out? Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen one of my security servers that I have here as well over the past couple of weeks has been doing like a lot of heavy bans on IPs that have been attacking my servers. Because I get like multiple like emails a week saying this IP address has now been banned from like by one of my security servers from from accessing anything. Always makes me think, because there's not many people would like really know. Oops, kind of messed up that. Of course, as well, when you get them like that, they don't seem to grasp as well that they're trying against a network engineer with specialisms in network security. That's another thing as well. Many years ago now, actually it'll be 10 years now, my original books on Cisco network security were lost in the great hard drive failure. I mean, they were only ever published within the Cisco Academy anyway. But my original, master, it's gone. Or masters, because it was 3 books. The worst thing was I had a backup on one of my servers, but unfortunately, for reasons unknown, that server just stopped allowing data access, as to do. Anything else in this section? No, this is. I can drop the schematic for a second, and I can just place the sandstone. Pop this back here. I hope my calculations have been correct. Some of the stuff in the shulkers, I've just because I've got loads of it, I've just put a full stack in, and other things that are more fiddly things, I've done the exact amounts. But I'm sure with the sandstone, I just grabbed the whole load and chucked it all in because we've got tons of it. Right, that's the outer bit there done. Right, actually I'm going to get one chest. Actually, no, I'll need... is he still invisible somewhere? Right, I need some of those. What else did I say I wanted? I want at least 2 barrels. Scream if you see hoppers. There's the hoppers. 4 should be enough. Was there anything else that was over there? Right, let's put the weird stuff in now. Actually, let's get some terracotta as well. Must be over here. Back and forth. Oh, did I bring the water buckets? Yes, I did. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Right, in each of these... I definitely need some more hoppers. In each of these places, there is a... because we need paper, so I decided it would be fun to put a... what do you call it in here? A figgy farm. You know what I mean. So we can generate paper. Yeah, that's the one, sugarcane. Because I'm awkward, I like to place these facing the wrong way. I just prefer the texture that way. One, two, three, four. And then the water buckets. This will work. It will. Brilliant. And then I want some dirt blocks. There we go. So that'll make that for the sugarcane farm. Now, where is... this is where things get really, really weird, because obviously we can't see where the hole is, and you can barely see the difference when these greens get placed. I should maybe just work to cover that. I suppose I can do everything on this side of the arrows safe. Then we can do the dangerous side after. I don't think we'll finish this build today somehow. But we'll make a good start on it. We're thinking about the builds as well. I did a replay on the building of the spawn interchange, in case I ever get the urge to make like a pre-recorded episode. Or I've recorded like a few of the builds that I've done with replay. Maybe I'll just do like a montagey thing, because I do like editing the replays together. It's just like the rest of the production I just kind of haven't got the energy for. Keep that rolling back. Get rid of that. I like the texture that this terracotta gives on the floor as well. The same that I used in my redstone testing warehouse. If I press the next button. Yep, the redstone testing warehouse. That's somewhere on that channel across multiple episodes. Have I got time for the sun to go down? Right, quickly, bouncy bouncy. Come on. Anytime. Come on, they're coming. There we go. I like the noise that those shroom lights make when you put them down. One good thing is the shroom lights, you can grow them. But on the other hand as well, if you want glowstone for anything, the witch farm over there, Ergo has amassed absolutely tons of glowstone. That sound effect worked as well. Brilliant. It's so annoying when that's it. Just no audio whatsoever, and it was such a faff to get like any audio working again. And then, like I said, to find everything got mixed up. Reset to defaults. It's like like I said, the music at the start there. I didn't even know if that was even going to play. Oops, too many. Pop that. Right. Where is the hole? That's where all the workstations are going to go as well, so I'll put those in as well whilst we're at it. I just have to do this section the slow way. I was thinking about it earlier, like whether or not I was gonna like build the floor maybe before the stream. Then I got distracted by trying to capture the phantoms photo so we can get our next achievements. We've only got a couple more to go though, haven't we? Must be only 4, maybe it's 5 to go. What have we got in here? So, alright, there's the ghast one. We need to do that one. Oh, you still got to go down and kill that brute. I forgot about that one as well. But there's the ghast one, which we know we can do it apparently with fishing rods, so that's alright. The Furious Cocktail one, which I need to do a little bit more documentation on that one, because you don't necessarily need all the potions, you just need all the effects. And some of the effects that you get from potions you can get from beacons. And also there's the hidden achievement, which is past that one, which is where you get every effect going. But the same again, some of the effects you can get from other effects. So for example, I don't think we're actually going to need the enchanted apple, because we can get those effects off other things. What do we got in here? Kill 2 phantoms. Well, yeah, that's a work in progress. Kill 2 phantoms. I think we're covered for there. Breed all the animals, but I need to document the ones that I've already bred. And eat everything, which the golden apple will be required for that one. But I also still need need a golden apple as well, because I want to get the pattern for the loom. But so far I've only found one golden apple. I should be safe placing these corner pieces down. He's still not found one. See, with something like that, I mean, I could put it on the Wandering Trader, but I purposefully chose not to have that as an option on the Wandering Trader, because then it just becomes like a not not as rare an item. Yeah, it was just exactly. It's a bit too much on that one. Plus, because the Wandering Trader, if you get 4 of the golden apples, you can get end portal frames and build your own end portal. So that's another reason why I didn't want to put them on the Wandering Idiot. Alright, this little bit here is safe. Alright, this is right on the... Kind of reminds me of building that white map. I still need to put those extra tools as well on the Wandering Idiot, but I just don't have the time at the minute to sit down and and program any of it. Oops. Almost at the little inside of here. There's this little sort of like hut, which has like all the facilities inside of it. I heard something there. It's those voices. What's that? As it should be. What's this? Is it just slacking off to send you text messages? Like, hide under the table and join back in. Why don't you go get those other tools, don't I? Exactly. Do they not know that that she needs to collect those eggs? Right, now here is where I need to put an... Ooh, it has to be down there, doesn't it? Oh, actually, might that work? Yep, that worked. I'll just fly out underneath here. We'll get a couple of hoppers. From somewhere. So I want 3 hoppers. I'll also want... Definitely that. Fletching table. Don't need that just yet. What else was under there? I think the loom was under there. What's that one? Nah, I tell you what, we'll just go and start placing the blocks. Then we'll see what gaps are missing. Ah, it's one of those as well missing. Two and 3. Alright, go grab one of those because they're in a different box. So it's going down. Sleep. Well, we're an hour into the stream just about. And we haven't even started building anything yet, technically, other than other than the ground yet. Yeah, there's loads of dead spots, isn't there? Because they're handled by lights on the actual structure. Oh well, I'm going to put the outer here. We have a floor. I'm going to build the outer walls up, I think, next. So that'll be all of that bit. I should really get rid of this grass from the schematic as well, to be honest. Right, where can have I got space to put all this junk away? Right, I'm going to need a bit of that. Don't need anything out of there anymore. Actually, I can put the sandstone back. I'm going to probably need all of that. I don't need any of that, but I'm going to need some more of that. Definitely. Where's the chains? I'm going to need just about all the chains. I don't need the dirt. I definitely don't need the rotten flesh. Just despawn that over there. What else there? Iron. Somewhere in here there'll be a stack of iron, because I know I didn't count it out, because I thought, we've got loads of iron. Oh yeah, ooh, did I make any? I did. 24. I'll also need fences. Lanterns. Now there's the gates. Where are the fences? Oh, don't tell me I made everything except for the fences. Nope, there they are. Oh, I haven't put the full blocks in my inventory. Can't be many of them needed, is there? No. Just whiz around and put all these in first. Then I won't need to see the schematic. Oops. Missed that one almost. Can you hear that wandering idiot? Oh, of course the schematic's going to complain about the gate, isn't it? So that we don't anger the schematic, place the gates in from the outside. No, you can never please the schematic gods. But at least this will clear this out of the inventory. There we go. This will make this a little bit safer in here, at least. Apart from anything that can spawn on the blocks behind me, though. I'll have to move all the shulkers. I'll have to move them inside of the perimeter, won't I? I think how many more of these segments is there to do? A little bit of protection now running around. Alright, so it's too high that I want these. That's going to be the problem. I think these are going to have to be placed down slowly, aren't they? Yep. I might have to do them this way. This way will probably work out better. Often when that happens. Oh, have you guys ever watched the series Firefly? If you haven't, you should anyway. It's only 14 episodes in the movie, but one of the actors from it has got a new series out. I think it's called Resident Alien or something like that. We've taped the first 3 episodes on the Skybox thing, and it's really good. The first 2 episodes rather that we've watched. We've still got the 3rd episode to watch later on. But he's come on a planet to destroy humanity, as they do. Except he's had some technical issues with his ship. So he's disguised himself as a human. But the first person he's found that he's disguised himself as happens to be a doctor. And when the doctor in the town died, he's now having to try to blend in whilst being like trying to like blend in as being the town's doctor. There's a kid as well. There's like a little kid who can is the only person that can see through his disguise, so he's constantly trying to come up with ways to kill the kid to preserve his secret, and all of his plans keep failing on. It's like Wile E. Coyote things trying to kill this kid. I think Raw T might have seen Firefly, and it is like one of the greatest series that's ever been like put to film. And it's from that. Actually, my Twitter bio, my profile picture is of me and Jewel State from Firefly when I was at one of the Comic-Cons. That'll be one thing, when all the lockdowns are over, being able to do Comic-Cons again. I think I told you the story about one of the ones in Newcastle that I went to. I was there just as like any other member, but I go with all my big camera gear. And back on my YouTube channel, when I used to unbox the loot crates, I put basically when I'd left to go to the convention, the postman had I'd say the postman had like basically put the loot crate in my hand as I was like packing the car to leave. So I just chucked it in the ar to take with us. For I can open it and have a look, and then do an unboxing video when I get home. But inside of it, it's next to my desk here because it's like part of the decoration I've got on my desk. It was an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like lanyard and ID badge, and they thought that I was like staff, so because I had all my camera gear, so they thought I was here like in an official capacity to shoot the thing, but I wasn't doing it at that particular show. So it's like, oh, you don't have to wait in the queue. I was like, fair enough, I'm not going to argue. Oh yeah, definitely. At any of the other conventions, that's going to be my costume. I'm going to be getting dressed up as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and just wear whatever I happen to be wearing on the day. And just have my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. lanyard on. That's what he was saying last night when we hopped over to his stream. I don't really know, to be honest, what those things are about because I've never really paid any attention to any of them. It's the same like like the Minecraft ones that they do. I'm not that bothered about them, to be honest. I mean, who watches RavenCraft anymore? But the other day I did watch Doc's episode because I quite like his tunnel more. But like those, I've never really bothered watching any of them for a long time. I think I've said the other week that if there's something that looks interesting in the thumbnail, maybe I'll click it and I'll skim it. I won't watch the whole thing. I'll try and skim to see what the build is that they're talking about. Almost round. I've got to get back. Oh, did I bring any scaffolding? Because scaffolding would be really useful right about now. Right, I tell you what, I've got 2 more of these to do. Now, what I'm going to do here is hope that I don't fall off. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, and we're back up. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a pain each time that we get around to one of these. Nah, it's the same thing. It's nothing really much interests us what they're doing anymore. I mean, the last season, I watched that like religiously, you could say. I was always looking forward to the next one coming out, but they've become too much. It's I keep on bringing that same example up with Green. The last time I watched one of his episodes was that one where he was like, "Oh, the episode wasn't as long as what I'd hoped, so we're just gonna talk against a black screen for 2 minutes, so that I get the videos long enough so I can get my mid rolls." It's like, yeah, that was it. Two in there, another one there, and jump. Right, what's the next layer? Or do I try and put this on at the same time? No, I can do those from the ground. Bouncy, bouncy. Very carefully. Speaking of bouncy bouncy, tomorrow we'll be back with Broken Sword. If you remember, Stobard is in the clink, where we left him off last week. So you better watch out for his bouncy bouncy in the shower room. I vaguely remember there was like a rat or something, or a hole in the wall. So I assume that whatever that is what we're going to have to deal with to escape. Oh, I thought we were going to fall off there. I think I'm going to try tomorrow to watch the last 10 minutes of last week's stream, to see if because there was like a cutscene bit, really, wasn't there? So I want to see what was on the cutscene, just to remind myself where we were at. I should be able to do the rest from down here. These chains. Why did I decide to use chains? Just to make it that little bit more awkward, because there's only a tiny little space where I can place them. Oh yeah, we'll have to press all the buttons continuously. Actually, which noise buttons have we got? I haven't pressed this noisy button yet. I've got at least 2 more noisy buttons to press. That one was working, was it? Tell you what, let's press the next one. It's this one. Yep, that one worked, did it? There's one more noisy button to press, and we'll press it soon. I'm gonna change the sound effect that's on that one anyway. At some stage, I just don't know which one to pick. See, you've almost got this this chain wrapped around. Another one there. Whose idea was to put chain around here? I don't even know how long that game's going to be for Broken Sword. It doesn't feel like we're anywhere through it, to be honest, because we've technically only done like a couple of different like zones when you think about it, and we haven't even met up with Nico yet, which I assume she's in the game. I mean, she was like a photojournalist, so it stands to reason that she could be like photographing, you know, or like doing like a report on the conference that was taking place that we like crashed. Right, let's whiz around now. Put these up. Is it 11 hours to complete the game? See, I've not looked into anything because I don't want any spoilers, you see. So I've not like Googled any of the like playthroughs or anything like that. Did I bring enough of these? Should be enough. Oops. All right, so I've already got one there. Hang on. I need to do some research though into Star Drop. Did you say that you can get horses from something? I mean, I know horses and stallions, you know, so 2019. But we got the train lines working last time. Oh, we need to actually get a bigger coop as well. We need more chickens. Just thinking of that as well. Right, let's put these buttons down. We're running around this like there's a wall here. Right, have I got any rockets? Oh, we just did it. Just finishing off each of these little bits of the wall here with the end rods that we brought back the other week. Walking across the chain, because obviously that's a thing. This is the one. I hope I got enough of these as well. We really, really need to get a blaze farm going as well. Especially if I'm going to build that potion factory at some point very soon. In the minute, I'm trying to come up with a creative world design for it. well, the farms themselves, you know, I've got like all my tutorials and what have you for all that I recorded years ago, but it's the that was just exactly enough as what I brought. And now it's dark. But I've got an idea in my head for the structure that's going to go around it. I just haven't had the time to finish like making it. Come on, sleep before we get blown up. Right, I should have enough rockets. What are we at? 150? 200? 250? 300? Right, what do we need next then? So you see the button is on the inside, or the pressure plate, so that if you're running away from something, it can't get in, but the the gate will close behind you. Right, next up, andesite. Where did I put those blocks? We should have tons of them. Whereabouts are the stairs? I don't need that. But I will need that. Because the sooner... the sooner I can get the rest of the lights in place, the safer this place will be. And if we don't have anything else done tonight, at least we'll have... the area will be safe. And fully lit. I think I thought we'd have this entire structure built by the end of today. Yeah, exactly. Till you stop running around with your TNT everywhere. Right, how many layers did I build this up? Let's do it this way. I keep saying the insane volume of resources. Oops. Oh, I placed something in the wrong bit. Watch out for these middly bits. I was thinking about with because over like in your area, there's two interchanges which are like right on top of one another. I was actually thinking about maybe in my creative world, making a like rebuilding them into like one building. I don't know if I would combine all the redstone in them to have like just one sorter. I think it'd probably still be more efficient to have two separate sorters. Sure, there can't be much more of this to do. It just seems like it's unending. But at least we'll be able to get all the lights in soon. Oh, aye, there's definitely plenty of blocks here. Ooh, should I? I'll knock down these walls, and I'll put the barrels in. I'll just get them all placed first. I can put the barrels in, and then I can take the walls down and replace them that way. Right, so that's that layer done. Bouncy, bouncy. Oh, we've angered the schematic gods already. Right, which way does it want it to face? It's north facing, so it means it has to be placed in at this angle. Trying to minimize the anger of the schematic gods. Still miles to go. See, this one is facing north as well, apparently. Bring that. Gotta go back with all this stone as well. To like finish off these layers, because that's where the lights are hanging off. At least these will be the safest places on the entire server, though, once they're built. Because there's nothing spawning in here. We almost round? We're almost round. Isn't your house, though? Isn't it right on the side of a stream? Maybe we just have to get some lights for it. Like, either like put some stream lights maybe in the water, or oh, what do you call them? Oh, the little tiny ones that you grow. They build up in fours. They look like little cups. I can't remember what they're called. I suppose, yeah, you've got the iron golems, haven't you, to help protect. Right, let's put these out our torches. And that should solve all the lighting problems for outside of this. Oh, that was all the torches I had in my inventory. Hang on. Get a few more. Right, now this little ring around here is now completely safe. Right, let's go gather up some more. Right, what do I need next? I'll take them. I'm probably going to need... Yeah, I'll need some of that. I'm thinking I'm going to take 1 stack of bricks as well. I'll deal with these doors. I'll put the doors in a later time. Of course, this is a bit of a problem. So I have to ignore those little bits just for now. Aim for the right block. Oh, it looks like it's getting nighttime again. I need to we'll quickly go and sleep. Should probably move the bed to the safety of the the outer ring. Hopefully, maybe they'll kill the wandering idiot first. Surround and put these in. Oh, did I not put any of those here? I'll tell you what, I'll fix that decoration later. I don't want to anger the schematic gods anymore. Plus, I might not have enough blocks. And 1. Right, I need to get up there again now. Do I have enough stone, do you think, to go around? Possibly not. Right, let's get a few more stacks of stone. Put the rockets in. Oh, I just placed them in the wrong spot. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? I have to come out here to make sure I don't screw these up. In theory, though, once I get these done, I can put the last of the lights in, and that'll be it set. Because then, once these blocks are in, I can then hang the lights. And once we've made this bit safe, that's probably where we'll end it today. Oh, of course, this might be a problem as well. It'll be kind of safe. Because obviously, under normal circumstances, this will be a wall going up. It'll be sort of safe. Yeah, kind of safe. Three of them. Rid of that. I'll probably lose those blocks to despawning, but well, nothing more I can do about that just now. Yep, I thought I'd dropped that in the wrong place. Well, hopefully I'll be able to get that block back. That one in there, that one in there. Just make it to that block there. Oh, is there nothing to place that on? I didn't do these blocks here either. That one there. A couple of them. This is where the little sort of like the living area is inside of the shelter. I'm kind of building it at a funny angle. Have I got one of those? Oh, I have got one of them blocks. Must be almost round. Just get them in there. Is that a double block? I must have put two there. Let's not anger the schematic gods if we can avoid it. Oops. Oh, we're falling down the hole now. We might as well gather up the blocks that were dropped. Assuming they haven't despawned. And we'll place something else in the wrong spot. One, two, right. What else did we place in the? I don't think that block's supposed to be there. Right. Let's whiz around, put these extra lights in to make it that kind of safe. Temporarily safe. So try to put like as many lights in all these little alcoves as I possibly could. Of course, I have to go through the walls now of where the schematic is to see if I can. Right, that can't go in there yet. I've got one in that corner. Can't put those other ones in because I haven't got the little room built yet. One in that corner. Did I do the other corner? Yeah, I did. So I think the only bits that are probably not lit are here because we haven't built the little sort of like little house. I got enough of these blocks in my inventory? No. Of course I haven't. Got this little bit here as well. That should be alright though. I'm going to go get the barrels. Quickly put that storage in. What do I think I don't need immediately? I can get rid of. I get rid of them. probably going to need like maybe one stack of them just to hand. Right, let's gather up those. We'll get that. Get these. We'll get that. Probably going to need that door, and that's my inventory full. I don't need the bucket right now. I've got the barrels. That's the most important thing at the minute, is the barrels. So the barrels go here. And because I like to build these backwards, and I think the other one is this side, isn't it? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I like the back of them there with that, especially if did I bring the doors with me? I did. Didn't bring an axe with me though, did I? There we go. You see, it makes it look like cupboards. Let's take that one out as well. There we go. So when the room's finished, that'll look like a cupboard anyway. Oh, I didn't bring the crafting table. Wonder why that's not saying it's right. Oh, never mind. Can't play the schematic gods all the time. Did I bring those? Yeah, I did. Right, let's go get some bricks and get some white thingamajig. Right, let's just sleep here. We'll move this bed inside of there as well now, I think. Right, so... what can I get rid of? Alright, hang on, I'm going to need... I need the furnace, I know that much. Oh, hang on, the furnaces are in one of the more densely packed ones, aren't they? There. Need one of them. What else did I say I needed? I need bricks. I'm going to need a load of them. I've already got a stack of them. Oh, white concrete. Don't see myself needing much more than a stack. Right, let's see how far this little supplies get me. Right, there's the bed. Ah, that's what I didn't bring with me. Right, is that all the workstations? One of those there. How many of those we want? 2, 3, 4-ish. There should be about 17-ish or something of them somewhere. Ah, there they are. So we've got a little countertop. I didn't pick up any of the glass either, did I? Never mind. Oh, I didn't pick up the actual crafting table, did I? Right, there must be a crafting table in here somewhere. Right, I definitely need that. What else did I want? Glass. I don't remember if I wanted blocks or panes. I gamble that it's panes. Yeah, it's panes. I wonder if I'm just carving through this place here, aren't I? Right, anything else on this level? Are those? I get those pictures put up soon as well. Gotta have the pictures of the babies. Right, which way does this have to be? This has to be north facing, apparently. That doesn't look very north facing, though, does it? Where did that station just go? Oh. It's still cold outside. I did actually manage to take Casserole outside for about 10 minutes today. That's all she wanted to play. She didn't want to spend any more time outside. So, and even then, she wouldn't venture like away from us. And little Gravy's been all cuddled up on me knee for a good chunk of the day as well. She's a good little baby. This is a funny bugger. She like lines up next to my chair because she knows that she should be at times where she should be on my knee. Just a shame that we can't do any streams at the minute so that you can see her. Did I? Oh, I did bring them. Yep, both my good little babies. Ooh, let's go and grab some of those roof blocks. Oh no, I did actually bring them. That's a that's a surprise. Right, what's going to be the best way? Actually, I'm going to have something to eat very quickly. I'm going to go grab the ladders as well. Just used you for the snacks, and then that's it. He's away. He's a good little boy. Is he still asleep all cuddled up on his little blanket? You have to ask Mr. Socks what scarf he really wants next. Oh, did I use these for the surround? Oh, I'm going to have to go back out and get some more of these blocks. Oh no, I've got a stack of them in there. I thought I'd only had that much. Right, that one's in there. I like using these crafting tables here for ceilings because it just looks like tarmac. Yeah, a bad feeling that that was going to be the case for that block. Oh, has he been sleeping on your bed whilst it's been too cold? Don't blame him. So I hope you've been cuddling him in though, making sure he's kept all nice and warm. Wrap him up in these little scarves. You have to show him the picture and see if he can decide which one. which one does he get attracted to when you show him the picture of all of them? Of course, there'd be 2 more sets of lights up there, wouldn't there? Right, so did I bring any of those pictures? No, I didn't. I think that's... I mean, yeah, I still need to put... I don't know why that's up there. It's supposed to be down there. But I still need to put the buttons and the doors on. But this place should be relatively safe. Let's put these 4 extra walls up. If I've got the inventory, oh, I haven't got the blocks for all of them. Yeah, there's still a couple of dark spots. But it should be relatively safe inside of here now. But I think this is where we'll leave it for today. That's it. Of course, I had the idea we would have this whole structure built tonight. I've got to build this 8 times, or 9 times actually, because there's a new exchange that I'm just thinking about building as well. 10 times. Oh, yeah, this structure has to be built 10 times actually. When I think about it. It's have I got any rockets? I got 16 rockets. That's what we have so far. Ooh, let's fly through there. I think what we should have done, like I said before as well, Chrissy, I should have sent you a copy of the schematic. You could have lined it up with the numbers on here. I know you can just see them on the side of the screen. We both could have been going through the boxes and building it, but never mind. It's relatively safe here, so it should be alright to continue with the rest of the build. I think through the week, I'm going to build the walls and the outer structure. And then once I've done that, then I'll build the redstone. But I think I'll concentrate on getting the outer build done. I'll make that a priority. And then at least I know it'll be 100% safe for me to work with the... and the redstone's not fiddly, it's just getting the tracks to line up correctly as I'm going. Gets a bit... That's the only way that's the only bit that gets a bit dodgy. I'll just put that torch there. See, I've not taken any prisoners with any of this, because you see there's torches everywhere. They're hanging down all over the place. And as it goes up, There are torches suspended from the ceilings as well, all over the place, to just to make it that, you know, as safe as we could possibly get it in here. But I think that's where we'll leave it for today. Oh, I don't know, because it's just magic. It just comes to me, this magical recipe for crafting lanterns. If you don't know it, I can't help you. It's top secret Minecraft stuff. But, hang on, before we do anything, let's try the sound button. Hopefully that worked. Right, what I'm going to do now is I will press the magic button and we'll see where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from. Right, let's see. Is there anyone online? Right, tonight you have a choice of Yogscast, same as usual, just says Twitch plays. Looks like they're playing with something with a hammer. Oh, and apparently I'm just getting notifications popping up as well from Facebook. Who uses Facebook anymore? Have they, Fisha Day, or however the hell you pronounce her name, I've got no idea. She's just chatting. Or you have Anita playing Little Nightmares 2. I actually think that I've got the first Little Nightmares game. You know, the one that we were watching Vaults play the other day. I think I've got it. I'm not sure. But I'll have to investigate, because I think it's one of it's like that and Limbo and stuff that I've looked at and I've picked up. Because like Limbo, I got that when I used to write for IGN, because I got like a review copy, which I've never played. But I'd like to chuck that one in there as well at some point for to go on. I did put something in the schedule on a couple of weeks' time. It's like I suppose I think it's maybe like an indie sort of game. I've completed it because I got all the Xbox achievements for it. But I thought we'll do it as a one-off just to show you. I don't think we'll complete the whole game. Probably would only take a couple of hours anyway. But we'll have a little mess around with it when the time comes. There's a few other little games like that came out at the same kind of time. That I'm going to start chucking some of those into the random game night, just to actually make the random games random. But anyway, tomorrow we'll be back with Bounty Time in Broken Sword 4. I'll send you over to Anita. So if I change the menu on my stream deck back to the top one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.